What's going on, everybody? It's What's Central here. Okay, got lightning. Okay, got thoughts on there. Another day back with a video. We're back with another. Well, back with another video on this channel, and we're back with another the expansion. But this is gonna be my thoughts and opinions about the expansion, how I feel about the game, and all this other type of stuff. But this is like the final episode. I'm gonna show you guys and all this other type of stuff. Of course, I gotta show you guys all the final episode because this one's probably the best episode so far of the Expanse Telltale series when I was playing it. Of course, they had DLC with it. Of course, when I did notice they did have a DLC, I could have maybe went for it just only for the trophies, but you have to pay the DLC, and I'm not paying for the DLC. Plus, on top of this, I already got the platinum trophy in this game. I don't need to play a DLC type of shit. I know it has something to do with the show that happened in real life, but right now I'm just, you know, um, I'm just I'm not trying to start some shit or do whatever. I'm just basically I'm not trying to go for all that trophy stuff. I got the platinum. You guys will see at the end. I don't need to do no more proof to show you guys all this other type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a DLC for this expansion, but I'm not gonna do it because it costs money. And plus, I got the platinum. I don't need to prove for it. I'll show you guys to screenshot me when I did the but I did the whole platinum shit, so you have to worry about it. But nonetheless, though, man, this game, I'm so glad that it was here back in January. Um, I'm so happy that that I was able to experience watching it before playing it because looking back at it, not January, no, not January. Fuck, I said January. I'm missing my words here. July. Sorry, when July came around, this game came around like late July. I heard the announcement of it. I think it was in the Game Awards that they announced it, or it was like some event that happened this year. They announced it, and I was so happy that they did this because oh my gosh, it was so amazing, man. I enjoyed it, you know what I'm saying? I was having so much fun, with this whole Game Award thing. It was like no, not the Game Award thing. I can't speak today. Because I'm so excited because I'm so finally done with this game. But nonetheless though, like I said, this game came out around July. You know, I think they announced it last year. I wasn't surprised that they did announce it last year, but I I was super excited for this mainly because not the series because like let's be honest, I have no idea about the expansions TV show. I have never heard about it. All I know is that I heard that it was making a Telltale series type of expansion. And when I heard about that, I was so excited for it because if you guys don't know, I'm a huge Telltale fan when it comes to these games that the Telltale Company that they made. They made some of the most iconic, storytelling driven game, especially the one that I played it. I think last year or 2 years ago. I'm not sure about that. It was called the Walking Dead. The Walking Dead Telltale series, and I played it all the seasons from season zero to season one to the final season. Hell, even the Michonne DLC type of shit. I played those type of Telltale games, and it got me interested in playing. A lot of Telltale games. It was just so amazing. Um, I played a little bit of Batman Telltale series, but they didn't finish that one. I played the Wolfenstein Telltale series. They didn't finish that one. And then eventually I started playing Life is Strange series because it did remind me of Telltale. It was this other company called Deck Nine that was making like a Telltale type of series, and it was so fun. I don't know about y'all, man, but I love story driven games, man. Story driven games that literally focus on the story and the characters at the same time. Because I think that's the whole point when it comes to storytelling games. They don't just focus on the characters, you know what I'm saying? They don't focus on all the other, graphics and all those other types of stuff. Let's be honest, the graphics, it's gonna be top notch, it's gonna be good considering we're in 2023, right? They focus mainly on the story because the story is so important for a casual audience and hardcore audience. I said hardcore audience to understand what the story is when it's all about. You know what I'm saying? That's why I choose specific video games I play. If the story ain't great, I ain't gonna play that game. You know what I'm saying? Even though the gameplay is great and all, but if the story doesn't make any sense, and the casuals does not, if I don't understand it at least, that means that I'm not gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? But however, when it came to this game though, I I I I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this game, I did enjoy it because it reminds me so much of the Telltale, previous games that they made. You know what I'm saying? It reminded me so much. You know what I'm saying? I I really am glad they did make this game, man. And also on top of this is what they made the comeback. I mean, they made not only the Telltale make the comeback to make this game, but also Deck Nine, which I mentioned, also was partnering with them to make this game, which is the expansion, the Telltale series. Like I said, if y'all know about Deck Nine was the team that made the Life of Screen series. Telltale is the team that made so many iconic games like the Walking Dead and Telltale series and many other more. They came together, make this game, and oh my gosh, it was super fun. Although there are some goods, but there's also some bads in this game. That's why a lot of people tune off this game because like it felt like to them it didn't feel like a story driven type of game. It felt like it was just a waste of time. It felt like many people felt like it was just like exploring too much type of shit. Why not focus on the aspects of stories and all that type of stuff? Which I understand. I understand it though too as well. I understand why people don't want to waste that much money because like bro, it's just another story type of driven game that doesn't really focus on the story and focus on exploring more than the story. It's lack of everything and all that type of stuff, which I understand. I understand it. If y'all feel like the expansion is not great in your eyes, and y'all think it's not worth it. I understand it. It's your opinion. Y'all tell it your opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna judge you guys for it. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I did enjoy it, man. It was so fun playing it because I literally could just relax, listen to the story, and be engaged with the story without having doing too much. Because when it comes to playing these gameplay walkthroughs, I literally have to not only be engaged with the gameplay, but also with the story at the same time. And some people might sit there and say it's not a big deal. It's a big deal because if I'm going to enjoy this game, not only for if I'm going to enjoy this game or any specific type of games, whether it's a storytelling game or not, I have to not only enjoy the storytelling but also the game. If you get what I'm saying, and the gameplay, like you know what I'm saying. So, um, and with the this Telltale, the expansion Telltale series, I was able to enjoy the gameplay and also listen to the stories of what's really going on. And I did try my best to be as engaged as much as I can, but then there were so many exploring things that make me not want to talk throughout this whole entire thing, simply because I had to do the achievements of getting like these scavenging type of items, and then these data logs and all this type of stuff. I had to get those in order to to get that platinum trophy and lock to all the episodes and all that type of stuff, which I eventually did it. I did it, what I'm saying. Um, that's why I did. I eventually, went all the way through, what I'm saying, decided to, basically basically I went over through, beat every single episode, episode 1 through 5, got all the data logs, scavenger items, all in all the episodes, got my platinum. I think y'all should already saw it right now when I made a shorts over it. I think I made a shorts over it. I think y'all should already know about it now. So it's no surprising, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that, I'm glad that I played this game. It was enjoyable, and plus Telltale just came back. I figured, you know what, why not play it? That's why I mainly played this game for, not because the interested of the expansion, because I heard it was a TV show of it, but also Telltale came back, man. That's huge for the Telltale community, not company, but also not just the company, but also the community, man. Us Telltale community fans, we've been, been through some ups and some goddamn downs for so many shits throughout so many years. Like we had so much promise of these story driven games, and then all of a sudden things started tearing apart. They weren't selling, and then Telltale started to fire people. Some people came across the country to do it, like to come to Telltale, but then turns out Telltale was shutting down and firing people. waste so much time, giving them everything for where they came from to come here, and then they had to start back over to find another job here. You know what I'm saying? In America, it was just like like we've been like we Telltale fans and the community itself have been through some really, really tough shit. I'm not joking. I feel like if you compare it to any other community, any other major gaming genre that has its promises back, whether it was in the past or right now, you would think that man they had so much promises in the Pacific game and they just messed it all up, and the company just didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Well, at least the company's still staying, and at least they're still making money out of it despite everything. I'm talking about EA. EA, despite EA, in their poorly fucking games, they're still making money out of it. It's because, well, they're a $1 billion company, but also on top of all this, the games they sell usually when it's new because everyone plays it because it's new. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I know that's a dumb example. I'm not comparing $1 billion to $1 million. A Telltale company, which is unfair. I understand that, but hear me out here for a second, man. It's just that you would think that as much as great as Telltale is when it comes to the games, you would think that they would get a lot of money put into the table, but no. That's why all those things happened when it came to when it came around the final. I remember the time when it came around the final episode of no the final season of the Walking Dead series. They were firing people left and right. They were firing over a lot of people. People wouldn't not get paid as much. There's so many shit that happened during that time. Oh my god, it was just fucking crazy, and then they eventually shut down. Then and it was over, man. I literally when I a couple like a year ago when I made the Walking Dead Telltale series, my last episode of the Walking Dead when I played against the when I played the final episode of the Walking Dead series, I said I made title goodbye Telltale. Thanks for everything, all this type of stuff. I was like, man, I really miss the fucking Telltale series, man. I really miss this type of games. And then here we are. I guess here we are right now. Telltale's had made its return. Hopefully, that with the partnership with Deck Nine, they work together to make these great and fantastic, games. I'm hoping and praying that they do keep this ball rolling, even though certain people did not like the expansion because of so many some of the errors that's been going on with the game. I guess from their perspective, but overall, I'm just happy that the Telltales is back. They're back, and hopefully they stay here with the partnership with Deck Nine. Hopefully that Deck Nine can help them out and help them out with their ideas and all that type of stuff. I hope that they keep this partnership, man, because I feel like this is basically Telltale's last stand. If they somehow like this Disney stuff from Deck Nine, they might as well just shut down for good. Like this, they're like for good this time. So, hopefully they do keep this together. Hopefully, we get more Telltale games in the near future and all that type of stuff. And it goes to Deck Nine too as well. Can't forget about Deck Nine. So yeah, man. But not less though, man. That sorry about that little talk. I just want to talk that. I just want to have a conversation and talk. You know what I'm saying? Because This is a talk video, but also it's a opinion. It's my thoughts and opinion video. I just want to talk about that. Give you guys a little talks when it comes to me playing this game, but also the whole entire thing that's been going around with Telltale and Deck Nine. Because some people don't know about that. Know about the situation, and I figure when I talk about it. So, nonetheless, though, all right, I ain't gonna waste none of your time. Let's talk about my thoughts and opinions about the expansion, the Telltale series game. Y'all already know the rules. I start with the bad, and I'll do the good, and we go from there, type of shit. So, all right, so let's start with the bad right here. Let's start with the bad, and I think number one, this might be controversial, but hear me out here. Too much exploring. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's this game specifically had too much exploring. I'm not joking to you. There has been sections to where things get good. The plot started to get thickened. Everything's going so great. And then you got to get to parts where you have to explore and do all this type of stuff, and do it whatever and all this type of stuff. Now I get it. To be fair, you don't necessarily have to explore. You basically just like go to where the waypoint you see right here, and you just go right there. But then again, this game is made for exploring, in my opinion. I mean, there's a reason why you have to go to these certain areas to collect data logs and scavenge hunt, and it's to explore. The whole point of this game is exploring. Now, don't get me wrong, there has been past Telltale games that has exploring when it comes to all this type of stuff. However, they minimize that one because they realize the fan base only came here mainly for the storytelling, and they just want to get to the whole storytelling thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what made Walking Dead so great. That's what made Wolfenstein so great. That what made Batman so great in this Telltale series. And then there's so many more. They minimize so much of exploring and focus more on the storytelling aspect because that's how they know that a lot of people are gonna look into the story, telling aspects than the exploring thing. Don't not get me wrong. I enjoyed exploring. I just don't feel like a lot of people when they first pick up this game, or a lot of hardcore, Telltale fan base, they probably wouldn't like it as much because it's too much exploring and doing whatever, and not enough storytelling. You know what I'm saying? So there were to me exploring. I really wish that they tone down the exploring and literally get right into the storytelling. But like I said, I'm cutting Deck Nine and Telltale some slack because they just partner up with each other. So I'm giving them slack for that one. So that's one bad thing. What's the second one? The second one, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh man, this is. Oh man, I'm probably gonna get canceled for this. But hear me out here. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not a fan of space. I at first I fucked with space, but after playing this game, I don't want no more space games. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think after playing this little Telltale series game, when it comes to expansion and focus on space, I feel like I don't want to do no more space no more. I hate space. Do not get me wrong. I love space in real life. I love the moon type of stuff, the history of space, the Big Bang Theory type of shit. I love space or history and all that. But when it comes to this game, it makes me hate space because it's like, damn, the slow movement. It felt like more like, man, you're moving slow every time, and it felt like you're not picking the pace as much because compared to the other Telltale series games, you can I think you can run when it comes to the Telltale series games. You can walk, you can crouch, do whatever. But when it comes to this game, you're floating in space at this point. So yeah, it's just I wasn't a huge fan when it comes to space. I say when it comes to this game, it comes to space. I feel like the space itself is I'm not a huge fan of it. So yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of space. What's the third thing that I did not like? I did not like the whole scavenging items type of shit. I get it. The whole point of the scavenging items is to basically, you know, go find the items to where you give it to specific characters. Now I did it for it's sort of for the platinum trophy. There's a trophy where you have to get all the scavenging items, all the data items in one per episode, and there's five of them. There's like five episodes, so you gotta get a data and a scavenger episode one, two, and three, four, five. You do that, and while keeping everyone survive, you get a platinum trophy along with the gold trophy and this and that. So you should be good. And also, there's like choices you gotta make that keep people alive. They'll give you some platinum trophy. You'll give you like a non platinum trophy. They'll give you like a trophy and all that, and all this type of stuff. So I was going for platinum trophy for this, man. And one of the most annoying things in this world, like I said, it was literally this whole scavenging items and that law bullshit. I did not like these two. These two, it was a waste of time. It felt like, damn, they wanted to explore. I understand, but like, I feel like it's a bit too much. I feel like maybe they just need to, um, they need to. I feel like they need to tone that down. I feel like many people they should just go back, and, focus more on the story rather than the whole entire the whole time, then exploring, So I just did not like the whole, the scavenging and data stuff. It's just kind of stupid to me. So All right, so that's the bad. What about the good parts about this game? I mean, story was amazing. I love the whole drama story of her and this other dude that has this little history. You know what I'm saying? To go back to the whole entire ship shit, the whole massacre shit that happened a long time ago. That was really cool. And of course, you got crew members. Having something was going on. Or they were just doing scavenger items, and then all suddenly, Dr. Cox was like betraying and was trying to kill a drummer. All because she want to get the loot from herself. He talked about 50-50. Then you try to kill not I said yeah, then you try to like kill a drummer, and then it turns out the reason why he did that is because the pirates. I think the pirates were on her ass. I get the pirates on Cox's ass, and he wants her to be dead, so the pirates won't be coming. And the pirates are already coming towards us mainly because they want the ship. Also, the uh, they want the money. they want the whole scavenger item money, or they want the whole entire. I forgot what it was called. I'm not sure. It was a lot of shit that was all over the place, and I loved it. I loved it because it made me want to be more engaged with the story. It makes me want to understand the story and all this type of stuff. It literally, you know, it made me like be more engaged with this. So I'm happy that the story in this game, it could be confusing at first a little bit, but mainly because this came off of a TV show, but saying it mainly came off of a TV show, so that's why maybe it was a little bit confusing. But still, despite all this, it was very, 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 interesting, and I'm glad that the story in this game was really good. It wasn't the best though, but it was really good that to a point where I can understand it. So yeah, story was great. The characters, I love the characters, different personalities. Clearly, all these characters have different personalities. That's what I like about Telltale series games, and Deck Nines too as well. Is that when it comes to Life is Strange and any other Telltale series you do, they have different personalities. Like you got Drummer being this boss man. You got the twin brothers. You got one that's being overconfident guy, and you got the other one just don't care about nobody but himself, being a shitbag, no, being an ass clown. Shout out to Chris Jericho. And you got the bald head dude that's just being like that's just being like so secure because of it was like so secure because of his past, and he don't want to go through his trauma. Then you got that lady off the ship. I forgot her name was. I haven't played this game in 2 weeks, so I already forgot about the names. So cut me some slack. Um, but there was a ship, this badass ship lady, old woman that sounded like goddamn Bangalore for Apex. I did not like her ass at first. I did not like her ass. I thought she was just a stubborn old black ass woman that just wanted to be mad over some shit for no reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? That usually happen in video games and probably in real life. Not sure, but she looked like she looked like more like a goddamn Karen, all this type of stuff. And then it turns out the reason why she was acting this way because her husband died because the pirates killed her husband. So that's why she was acting like this. Then she got herself replaced with a fucking badass robot arm that lights up with a cigarette, which that was so cool. And I started to like her because she started being badass now. And then I forgot her name once. Like I said, I do apologize, but she was really good. Um, yeah, that's that. You got Cox being this only care about person himself. He want the money for himself. All this that type of stuff. So you got Torsenk. She look like a goddamn man and shit, but she's like a leader type of vibe person. And then you got the Mr. Foundation, the Wayne Rock Johnson over there, looking like dude. I don't know. That's always following the orders type of shit. I don't know. What else? Yeah, the characters overall were really good. Oh yeah, Maya. Maya's fine as hell. I'm surprised. I'm really am surprised they gave us an option to literally smash Maya. That was like probably the second best thing that happened so far in expansion. The first thing, of course, best thing was the last episode. The last episode was so good though. It was really good from the beginning to the end. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? It's not because I got the platinum trophy of it. No, I'm not biased. It's because it was really good. It was genuinely good. It was genuinely good. I recommend if you don't want to watch episode 1, 2, or 3, 4, 5, go watch 6. It was really good though. I loved it. The shorts, the clips, and all that. I had to get those, man. It was so amazing. But nonetheless, though, man, um, yeah, man, the characters in the game was very fantastic. I do enjoy it. The second thing here is, I mean, I'm not gonna say that I was gonna put right in here the graphics. I guess the graphics for a game that a game that's only story driven game. The graphic of this game is really, really, really good. I mean, you should expect a graphic to be good in 2023, but not this good. This one was like beyond good. So the graphics was really good though. The fourth thing here is that I did like. I don't know if this would make any sense, but I like how the models of the characters that they made. You didn't see any characters that that look so fucked up, that and glitchy, that's so like that's all messed up and all this other type of stuff. The characters probably look like themselves in real life. It looks really good though. So I'm glad that that the characters look like themselves in real life and all that type of stuff. I like when games have that because you don't want a character you want to put in a video game that don't look like you. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it on all the good stuff that I know of this game. I don't know much anything else is good other than that. Other than those things I mentioned. Feel free what y'all think about this game down below. The comments down below. Your thoughts, your opinions on it. You know what I'm saying? So, we I think the good and bad, and have you played it? Have you not played it? Have you thought about playing this? All type of stuff. Now, the reason why I did play this towards the end of 2023 is because of I wanted to get all the episode done. I didn't want to go to one episode and wait another 2 weeks for another episode because Telltale they do this bullshit where you have to wait another 2 weeks over an episode and all this other type of stuff. I'm not doing that shit. So no, I decided to just wait until all the episodes are out and then we finally be done, and then we go from there. So that's why I decided to just wait until towards the end of this year to literally play the game and be done. Otherwise, I would have finished this in July in a heartbeat. So yeah, man. So what do I think was going to happen here? I think there's going to be a season 2. Clearly, towards the end of the cutscene of episode 6, they showed us the whole entire this little another dock ship that they can probably go to. Because a friend of drummers, gave them a chance to go to a dock ship, whatever. I think that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I think we're gonna have a season 2 probably of the expansion, and if we, not the expansion, the expanse, but if we do somehow have a season 2 of expanse, I will play it. I will give it a try again. But they gotta give me a platinum trophy for it. Otherwise, it's this is gonna be chalk. So, I'm gonna rate this. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's not too bad. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Thank y'all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Well, not for more, but this is pretty much it. After this, I'm done with the expansion. I'm gonna uninstall it and not touch it again. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below how y'all feel about the expansion, the Telltale series. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how you feel about that. Overall, it kind of has a mix in a lot of people's eyes, but I'm glad Telltale is back. I'm glad that they're back that they were, and hopefully with the partnership of Deck 9, they can still continue to to come back and make plenty more storytelling games. Because I really love Telltale series games. They're really fantastic, and maybe they could go back and make the previous one that they haven't done, and to get finished with it, along with Deck 9 being on board. So, but only time will tell. So, thank you for watching, and yeah, as always, take care. I'm out. Peace.
To the ones that told me to quit, look at me now. I could be the greatest of all time. I know that I can do it. You just gotta let me try.